Hey buddy, I think you got the wrong door. The Leather Club's 2 blocks down.
Fuck you.
Fuck you, Leather Man. I'll show you who's boss in this gym. Come on, let's go. Yeah. Huh? That's what you got. Come on. It's pretty quick. Huh?
Yeah.
Your pirate ship can eat a bag of dicks. Your pirate ship can eat a giant bag of dicks. Or Christoph's gonna take a shit on your fucking lawn. Your pirate ship can eat a bag of dicks. Stupid navigator is an alcoholic, and all your crew look like Lego bricks. You better give us all the money in your treasure chest, or Christoph's gonna take a shit on your fucking lawn.
Hey Marshall,
Not even a minute in, I'm getting molested by the dog.
you want some mystery meat? Oh, it's not even meat, actually. Shh. Don't tell Mom. Want some tofu?
Oh, you got that from somebody?
From China.
Yeah, I see that. That's not dog food. Oh my gosh, he actually did eat it. I figured he'd be smart enough not to even eat that.
Want more? He seems hesitant, though. Like, serious? Matt comes in with fucking steak and bacon, and you're handing me shit not even in English. Oh, balance point.
Well, realistically, it's still probably better than fucking half our food over here, so.
Probably. Maybe at least this shit won't kill us. Matt, beans how we're day drinking, Matt brought over breakfast beer. French toast. Imperial stout. Hey,
Still morning.
guess what I had for breakfast?
Pancakes.
French toast.
French toast.
Gee, should I be a Sharky? Should I open the
Oh,
beer
gosh.
with his bottle opener? Let's see. It's kind of awkward. Seems how half of it could actually cut me. Sharky, it works great.
And you give me a hard time about knives.
I could have used... I can't use the same thing as you. I
You got
took...
the bottle opener right there. And a drawer full of them.
Problem is you gotta open that first. It's complicated. Hey, caveman, can I have a glass?
It's complicated.
Hey, I got one. Oh, you can't see through it, though.
God damn it, Marshall, get out of here.
Marshall. We've been eyeballing this one for a while.
Mm-hmm.
8.6%.
That's why we haven't pulled the trigger this week.
It's a weak beer. We didn't want any weak beer.
Yeah, this isn't too bad.
Okay, so it looks just like French toast. Well, it does smell like French toast.
Well, I would have hoped so. Oh, that smells strong, French toast, too. Hey, quit licking my fucking pants, alright? It must have been where I rubbed my fingers. Ooh, I like that last one.
The last one.
That was a little blonde.
Sure.
Mm-hmm.
I had 3 eggs, too. Hey, how would you like your eggs? Fertile.
I was going to say scrambled.
See, Cobra on the wrong video, saying I'm on the wrong video. And of course this was an exclusive on the backup channel. Smile Money is first, sane first, then says, but was it a spicy lava? You know, that shit said it was number 3 on their scale of 1 through 5, and no, it didn't have any heat at all.
What was that?
Lava Bloody Mary mix.
Oh, yeah. We looked at that.
I think lava was just in the name, not in the characteristics.
Was it any good otherwise, or?
No, I gave it a 5. Mainly, I don't know.
So any of those that you got offline so far, none of them were really good?
You know, strangely, that little thing of seasoning to add the tomato juice was the best of the 3. The Briny Mary wasn't bad, but it has mystery chunks in it. Maybe you can tell me what it is. I can't figure it out.
I don't want any.
Maybe you can retrieve one and try eating it. You know what it reminds me of exactly?
What?
When I go to hack up a loogie and I get one of those tonsil chunks.
That's just what I want.
See, there's one leaving the scene right there.
You sure it's not part of an actual tomato?
It's it crunches like a cucumber, like a cucumber wedgie.
Read the ingredients.
Yep. The only two things that are on here that it could possibly be is how far down the line, where is it even? Horseradish root and dried minced garlic. Now if it's garlic, it is the most tasteless garlic I've ever had. You notice more garlic in the juice than eating one of those chunks.
I would think the root would probably be even more, noticeable for flavor.
I just chewed 3 of them. I got 3 of them all in one bite.
I guess as long as it doesn't taste bad, don't complain. You might want to know. You might not want to know what it is.
A recall. One of our workers had the end of his thumb cut off. Don't drink any batch.
She ain't bad either.
This one was also good for the flavor. I didn't do original like bad and actually have a little shot of it before on its own, but it has this weird flavor like it went bad. I guess the top did leak a little. Date-wise, it's good till...
It smelled good when you opened it up. I could smell it.
Date-wise, I believe it was good. That was something I check right away when I get shit. Somewhere on here was a date. And it was like good to the end of this year, I thought. Turns out the reason that I shit like a goose yesterday is because it actually is bad.
Yeah. Kill me sometimes. Bacon, some steak, help yourself.
Is it just thick bacon or is it jalapeno bacon?
Just regular thick bacon. It's got a little burnt because I wanted to keep it warm, so I threw it in the barbecue. That was a bad idea. To me, it's not that bad. Though.
Don't worry, Matt. It's the first one of those you've ever had.
What's that?
A bad idea.
Well, I'm sure I've had plenty every day.
Questionable. Not bad, just questionable ideas. Or maybe the idea wasn't bad, implementing it.
The execution.
The execution was bad. There. Okay. Oof. Oof. Smile money. Tomorrow is a range day. 100-yard outdoors with my 300 Savage. On a Monday. Do you believe it?
What was that?
Smile money. So right now, he probably won't be in the club. He's probably out at the range as we speak.
He's retired now, isn't he?
Mm-hmm.
That's why he's out on Monday.
Mr. 27 says 4th. That's early. Then he says, intro robo bruvomi. Smile money. Also taking my Ruger Blackhawk and 357 Magnum. Just for multi-gunman. Billy says, the way you shook the bottle in your right hand is disturbing. Pad says, evenings, Captain. Then he says, I'm having Jimmy Love's Bloody Mary. Yes, you are. He sent me pictures of him enjoying. I like Jimmy Love. I don't think I have any left. I think it goes pretty fast whenever I have it. And the weird thing is, the only place I can find that around here is Menards.
What is it?
Jimmy Love's. Jimmy Love.
You want that piece, some steak? You better grab it now.
No, I already had breakfast. Here's the funny thing. I'm taking a piece of your bacon, and
I know everyone gives you your bacon.
my breakfast had 2 slices. I ordered 3 more, and then David gave me his 2.
So I grabbed some. I figured you'd still eat more bacon.
Hell yeah.
What's up with a lot of the blondes today? I mean, I'm not complaining, but a lot of blondes on here today. I want to know why the hell we don't have any women like that up here. Suppose with the weather.
Everybody around here sits in the house and gets fat.
Yeah.
She's so hot. Actually is I don't know if she's considered amateur or semi-pro hockey goalie. I'd be smashing the net every chance I got. That's all I gotta say.
That's the only thing I'd be smashing.
When I mean mat, I mean, or net, I mean vagina.
I know what you meant.
Okay. Sunday, bloody Sunday. Sharky goes, I'd go for Wonder Woman, though. Yes. Yes.
The new Wonder Woman, Anna Kadot or whatever her name is?
Now the one that I have in rotation.
Oh, yeah, she's good. No, the Gal Gadot or whatever. Fuck, she is like what Pam Anderson was to me back when I was 18. Or maybe 14 or whatever. I don't remember when I had a thing for her.
I tell you, if Pete distilled for Pamela Anderson, his standards have really dropped. She has gone completely au naturel. She does not believe in anything. Hair coloring, she's gray.
That's fine.
Makeup, none. Lipstick, 0.
I mean, that's
cool. I mean, she feels comfortable enough about herself.
She should have done that before she got her tit job.
She took them out too.
Did she?
Mm-hmm.
Oh, so now she's got scars and no tits.
So Cobra, who has open carry in his state, because his state doesn't suck like the fucking cunt politicians in Minnesota, found out that once again his concealed carry is not recognized in Minnesota. There's a fucking shock.
There's a lot of gun things going to the Supreme Court.
I hope so. I feel good.
I know there's a few from Illinois, Colorado. I want to say California, but you know Minnesota's definitely going to be on that fucking list too if they start trying to ban assault rifles. Well, assault rifles, AR platform.
By the way, I was asked to show you something.
Oh, where you know?
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
I should have done it as a slideshow so everybody could enjoy these. Let's see which.
Oh, that's Dave.
And I mean cock blocked by Sharky. Yeah, he thought you should. It's got the TFX Pro sights already on it.
Yeah. 45.
He says you should pick it up.
I should pick it up?
Mm-hmm. It's for sale. He's willing to deal for you.
Didn't you just get that?
Yeah.
Why is he trying to get rid of it then?
He doesn't like it.
Well, that's a Wesson, right?
Dan Wesson.
Yes, a Wesson.
It's all steel. The one that he sold me was scadium, so it probably weighs half as much.
Mm.
He'd rather.
Hello. Hello, you handsome old bastard.
I just got done showing the barrage of pictures to the Brew Crew and Matt.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah.
Not impressed.
He wants to know if he'll take a check.
Czechoslovakian?
No, a check he found in the alley. I think it was Gordon something was the name on it.
I see.
You know what? I don't even know if that thing is worth me cooking a steak for you, but because it's you, if you brought it over, I'd grill you up a steak. Call it even.
If I do what?
What's that?
What did you say to me?
Evidently, he wants to trade you a steak for it.
Yeah, I'll cook you a steak. It'll be good.
Well, you cooked me a steak and laden the plate with $100 bills.
You know what? I could maybe do that. Well, you think maybe $500 would probably cover
$1,900 fish
it.
for a $2,300 gun. Pretty sweet deal.
What are you trying to get for it?
19.
You're getting $400 off of the best price that I actually found as of last night, and it has $160 sights on it.
I don't know if you think I just like wipe
Now that's
my ass with.
$160 set sights cost me $50 to have them mounted. So the sights were $210.
Yeah, well, you know what? If you told me I could buy it for $200, I still won't be able to buy it.
You'll own quality things. You see. Did you warn him, Eric?
No.
Where'd you go?
No.
I couldn't hear anything. Did you warn him?
About your upcoming project?
Yeah.
No.
Yeah.
He's actually going to write a part 2 to the book that is available now.
Wow, big shocker. Never would have seen that coming.
Oh, and guess who's going to be an even bigger dick this time?
Who?
Well, who do you think?
Eric?
Two of them, actually.
I don't know how you can make me the bad guy. I mean, you already told me I get locked
you guys
up.
are saying.
You already told me I get locked up with the hooker and a bunch of drugs every night.
Well, yeah, you deserve it. Look how fucked up you are.
Wow.
That didn't work.
Now, you're not locked up. You're secured.
Oh.
Yeah.
Well,
To keep you from harming yourself and others.
well, that's no fun.
Yeah, well, the alternative is, yeah, you'll have when you go to piss, it'll be like a sprinkler system. Be so many pinholes in your dick.
You're talking to the wrong guy here. That's Eric.
Oh, that's you.
That's me.
Yeah, people want to punish you, man.
Now, do you have copies of that yet?
No, haven't arrived. They're coming on the 11th or 12th.
Okay.
Now, I'll have one for Grant. You have to pay for yours.
Yeah, do you think I was going to ask that, do you think Granny's really going to be interested in this one?
Granny digs me.
Yeah.
That's where her interest lies.
Okay.
Yeah. No, you can't. I will hand deliver it to Granny so you don't fucking try to abscond with it and run up to your bedroom like a little bitch and start reading without even telling Granny you have it.
Oh, get out of town.
Granny's out of town?
You should probably join her next time she goes to the hearing doctor.
Next time what?
Classic. Next time she goes to the hearing doctor.
See if you can get yourself some hearing aids too.
Hey, you got a bad connection on that phone.
Yeah, we're talking to him right now.
Okay.
Well played.
We have removed all doubt. So, you were stump broke by a small pony.
Is that what it was?
Yeah. People wanted to punish you, so they tied you to a stump.
That ain't so bad.
Well, they let the mules have their way with you.
Oh, that don't sound good.
I don't know, maybe you will enjoy it, I don't know.
Dave, better not have that in your book.
Why not?
We're gonna have issues.
What are you going to do, spank me?
No, I'm gonna go find a donkey or a llama farmer and frickin' tie you to a stump.
I don't think that'll happen.
Well,
so what's the latest, Matthew? How you been feeling?
I'm feeling alright. Just, living life, working and hanging out with the kid. His basketball's finally over, so I don't have to take him to his practice or tournaments anymore, so that's kind of nice.
Yeah, that must be nice, yeah. So what's the next thing you're going to get involved in?
I don't know. My buddy's trying to get him into football because he coaches. I don't really care. Whatever he wants. He doesn't seem to have a whole lot of interest in playing any other sports other than basketball.
Oh, well, maybe that's all he wants.
Yeah, that's fine. I don't care.
Yeah. When are you going to buy your boy a man gun? Oh, wait, no, excuse me. When are you going to first buy yourself a man gun?
Them fighting words, Dave.
You don't have any man guns.
Yeah, I do.
You know that Bunky can shoot man guns better than you can?
Yeah, that's awesome for her.
I thought
At least she'll be able to hit something because I know you can't see a darn thing.
you used to have a good one.
Oh, now, youngster. She can handle a 45 as well as a 10 millimeter.
Yep. Unfortunately,
Yep.
I don't have either one.
Well, that's because, you haven't, your balls haven't dropped yet.
Oh, my balls are just fine. They've dropped.
Oh. Hey, you gotta come up. I want you to drive through the West End here. Starting almost right about now.
Waving a gun out the window.
Yeah. Yeah, Duluth Police Department's doing a exercise this afternoon in my neighborhood.
Yeah, that's not going to work for me. I won't be driving.
Well, just come in and say, hey, what are you guys doing anyway? Yeah. Because that happens in real life. I think they need that experience to make their exercise more realistic.
Yeah, just what I want to do. Go get myself shot, huh?
Well, not too bad.
Just a little shot? Is that what you're saying?
Yeah, a little bit. Just a little. He'll heal in time.
Should I just walk past him and throw an acorn at him?
Oh, I dare you. Yeah, I'd pay money for that.
I bet you would.
Yeah. Because, they all carry blanks until they don't. Right?
That's, sure. Is that the... That's the Kimber, huh?
40,
Looks a little darker than I remember.
45.
So you gentlemen are not imbibing, are you?
We're what?
That means drinking to you, Matt. Imbibing.
Oh, yes. Yes, we are.
That's a word. That's an actual word.
Yeah, we just started our show.
Oh. Oh, okay. Well, at least you waited until noon.
No, we didn't.
About 2 minutes into noon.
It was about 11:30. I picked up some French toast, Imperial Ale.
I had French toast for breakfast.
That's
So
what
did
Eric said.
You should come over and get in on this.
Oh, yeah, that's what I need. Oh, fucks, yeah. Hells yes.
Hey, you could just have a couple, see if you actually miss it or not.
Yeah. Yeah, because, everything might have changed by now.
Yeah, I mean, you never know.
You don't know. I could be all cured now.
You just need to be sure.
Well, because I could be missing out. I could be missing out on, like, May, June, July, August, who knows?
Hey, can you imagine if right now you could snap your finger and every dollar you ever paid on alcohol appeared in bags in your living room?
Yeah, it would be bags.
Say that again?
Every drink, every dollar you have ever spent on alcohol, you could get it all back at the snap of a finger, and it would appear right now in your living room in bags.
My living room isn't big enough.
I'm pretty sure you'd head straight to the internet and purchase your Dan Wesson.
I would, unless I had a loving, caring friend that respected me and paid the going price to help a geezer out to purchase a gun that's a little bit lighter so he doesn't get bad shoulder cramps. If somebody really cared for me,
I would really love
that gun.
I'd really love to help you if I had that kind of money for a gun. I don't.
Yes, you do.
The hell I do?
Well, quit doing those fucking pull tabs, you asshole.
Actually, I haven't played pull tabs for
5-6 hours.
Quit lying.
it's been a week or two.
Quit lying.
It's been a week or two. I haven't really gone down to the bar nearly as much as I usually do.
That's the first sign of how many times you go there that you forget about. One of the first signs, man.
The what? I forget about it?
You forget how many times you've been there lately. It's one of the first signs.
Okay. I mean, I believe you, but I really haven't been down there a lot lately at all.
Okay. Well, I'm going to let you boys run and do your brew review.
Okay.
But just keep in mind, Matt, every time you mess with me, you become a more worser person.
You know what? I don't care. You can make me the bad guy. I'm fine with that.
Oh, right. You are.
Well, you already did, so I mean, what? Can't get any worse.
Nimble nuts the kook fuck, they call you.
Oh,
Nimble nuts the kook fuck.
nice.
You boys go play, have a fun afternoon. Love and kisses. And later on.
Take care, Dave.
Love you.
Love you. Bye-bye.
Don't make it awkward.
Bye.
Where the hell does he think I just have all this money floating around him?
I mean, if I actually had a way of doing it, I would consider it. It's a really nice 45.
Yeah.
But like he kind of said, it's a commander-sized bobbed. It's like, and it's got incredible sights. TFX Pro, Sharky.
What's so
No matter-
special about
No matter how you look at
What's
it,
so special about the sights?
I was going to bring the goddamn gun down to show you because I have them on the HK. They're fiber optic and tritium.
Oh, yeah.
So, I think you shot my HK with them on it.
Yeah, I could, honestly, I could care less for those. I mean, I ain't gonna cry about them, but I could care less.
I'd put them on this, but as you see, they don't make TFX Pros for this scenario.
I'm fine with these. I like these, just the tritiums. The white circles. Oh, it's like they got glass in the middle or something. Glass covering them up.
What's the vial?
Yeah, it's. But I'm saying it's like a whole plate that goes across the back. It's not like a strip, but you know, like the whole thing.
Mm-hmm.
Oh no, those work for me. They light up at night, so I can see what I'm.
And they definitely have a very nice, pronounced white lines, so that you can see. What I like about the TFX is they're something that no matter what scenario you're in, they fit. They're the you know, and I have to say, the first time someone suggested those, I was like, True Glow. True Glow makes like an entry level red dot or a little scope. And those sights, they are quality fucking made. They don't mess around. I'm glad that I got the big ass expensive sight pusher. Otherwise, me and Remco would have never got those sights onto the. Probably, if a gunsmith did it, they might have even taken one quick pass with a file. We coated them down in blue Loctite or red Loctite and used that as a lubricant because that
For what?
Putting the sights on.
For what though? Put sights on what?
The HK,
Yeah.
the other HK. No, I mean
I should have these on my other one too, the SDX. But you have them.
Well,
they didn't fit.
Mm-mm.
But that was I found out why. Because I ordered them for the first SDX, but I got the SDX like 2.033.
So either you have the second or the third generation of that gun.
I've got the last generation of it. As far as my knowledge goes, because they quit making them. They quit producing them. And they started going with Hellcat. Because they're almost identical, like the way they act and the way they shoot, everything, size, everything's almost a mirror image. But the Hellcat is a lot more squared for the handles, and mine's got a more rounded. Yeah, that's what I got, and they're the wrong ones.
I only have one thing that I could put them on.
I know, you already got sights or a red dot or something you said on there.
The sights are useless that are on there now, and if I put expensive sights on it, it would be just as useless. They're blocked completely by the red dot. Completely. I mean, with the red dot on there, you can't use anything but the red dot.
And what the XDS?
The XDM Elite
XDM.
10mm.
Just take the red dot out. You can put the red dot on so many different things.
I thought about it.
Because those are good sights.
Oh, they're. I tell you, some of these new. I don't know if they found if they started making the vials bigger.
Way too big of a fucking light, dude.
Think how many people obsess over having to have that. It's a streamlight, man. It's a streamlight.
It's fucking way too big.
In comparison to this?
Trying to carry that. Fuck, dude, that's ridiculous. It's a sweet piece. This one's a little sweeter though, I think. But
Hey, I've put the offer out there. If somebody traded me 2 Olight Baldor minis they would be paying almost half as much as this one thing cost. It was like $435 for this. And of course,
it's a nice light. I like the options of it, and the finger controls. Way too bulky.
I mean, like, don't get me wrong, the quality, and it comes with different key sets. So, like, there is almost no gap between the switch. So there's no stretching to reach this thing. You just swap out the keys. I think there's 5 different possibilities. Right down to even something old like Ed's gun. Because I used to keep this on Ed's gun. I even have a holster for it on Ed's gun. I might even put it back on Ed's gun because I'd rather this thing was like a shooter as is. I can't carry it because I don't have a holster.
The holster I gave you fits it. That red leather one?
Even with the rail?
I think so.
I thought I tried putting it in it and it didn't work because of the rail.
I think you might be right, but I don't know. I swear that I used that holster with that gun. Because I didn't have that holster when I had my Desert Eagle, so I guarantee you that has to fit.
I think you have to shove it in it because that holster is not made for a railed gun, but it might be.
You can form it.
Just sloppy enough.
I swear that's what I used.
No, I've got 2 different holsters for Ed's 4006. One of them Pete made specifically for this because Pete has one of these, and I think I might put it back on it. I thought, okay, it's the Springfield Operator. So it just seemed like namesake. It just looks like something like somebody would... I don't know. The other thing I don't understand, and some people... Okay, here's where I challenge some of you that are 1911 fans.
I like how you keep slicing with that thing.
What?
You try to pass by, like...
Well,
but you literally come right at me every time.
There also hasn't been a round in it yet.
I don't know that.
I do.
Ow!
I challenge you 1911 fans. I have always had an issue with this.
What are you having an issue with?
Full guide rod versus little guide rod.
Okay.
I could literally take this whole assembly out of here and put it in this gun. I have to switch end caps and the guide rod and the guide rod spring. Because obviously you have to.
So you don't like the short guide rod?
It
looks weird to you, or what?
It looks weird to me, and it does make it a little bit harder to put back together.
I was gonna say, take it apart, put it back together.
But some people absolutely swear by this, saying it's more foolproof, and I'm like, what the fuck goes wrong over here? Thoughts? This is an assignment.
I never had an issue with it.
I mean, at this cost level, there's only one thing. If you would have purchased the other one, the other 10mm that came out at the same time as this one, I would have been happier with
Which one
with
was
this
that?
now. It's the TRO
from Springfield.
Yes, they came out at the same time. That was the one with the green grips, just like this.
Okay.
And they checkered.
Yeah.
The front.
Yeah, I like the checkered. That doesn't have it.
But when you're actually holding it,
it feels pretty good still.
Yeah, I mean, this is like, it's a
1911.
I think what matters more in the real life of shooting it is that there's something back here to help with that recoil and stuff. I mean, is this anything really when it comes to hanging onto the gun? I think it's more about the rest of your control. I mean, I just think aesthetically, I think it's badass when it's checkered. I like, of course this is an extreme example of it, because I've got 2 guns that have special work right here.
I do. That's one reason why I really do like the Raptor. I like the feel and the look of that.
But when you hold this in your hand,
It's a little slick if you're starting to sweat.
I mean, it's not, I don't think you're going to get any difference. I mean, when you feel the way the 2 of them, you don't feel that texturing. As a matter of fact, there's even something that might be said that you have less grip on there because you're actually holding on to less metal because of the holes. Like my car, it's faster than any other Impreza just like it because of all the golf ball holes in it. It's slipperier. There's less surface area. Why do you think they make a golf ball dimpled? See, these are all things you just can't learn anywhere else.
See, that's what you gotta do. You gotta put some glow. You gotta put some glow in there, or get some new sights for that.
Those are just white dots?
Yeah. And they're ugly. They've always been like that too. It's not like I put a bunch of poop in there. I'm sure they might clean up a hair bit, but they've never been really clean looking. That was one thing I was actually going to do one of these days, and I never did it because you had that glow paint. I was going to
Try filling it.
Yeah.
You know, my problem is every time I get that fucking container out, first of all, you have to dick around, and I saved it. That right there is just for cleaning the needle of that stupid paint. Because it always dries up and...
Yeah.
Then, the next thing that always happens to Eric, just a drop. Fuck me!
Well, you still haven't learned that? Maybe you should pour a little sploosh on something, and then what you do is you take a needle like what you have and you dip the end in it and just... You know what? I'm going to go for a smoke. You're too much right now. Read some comments, because I don't think we've read more than 2.
Well, you know, it is on the other channel, so there was only... well, here, where are we?
Oh, boy, you lost your...
It's like 4 twirls to get to the top of those Tootsie Rolls.
Alright, well then you can talk and bullshit and maybe finish your beer so we can start on the next.
What are you talking about?
That's what I'm talking about.
I'm mid-gaming.
Oh, shit, I'm sorry. Well, I'll make this one quick, damn.
Okay. I bet you I can get half of what's left to be read done by the time you get back, as long as one person's comments doesn't leave me to do this.
You were good at that anyway.
Oh. Multi-gun man. Too much beer and not enough whiskey makes salty naked. Mr. 27 says, oh. Mike says, cheers, man. Cheers, Mike. Smile Money said, pretty sure I ain't gonna be counting. I'd rather depend on factory magazines. Then the one jury-rigged in my basement, Smile Money Mags, is bad. Probably will fall out of the gun. I didn't change. Now I know you're just trying to fuck with me. Because I didn't do anything to this mag. Sorry. I didn't do anything. Sorry. Trying to keep track of which ones go with which gun. Because some of these, no matter what, even when I replace the HK VP9 with the TFX sights on it, there's still a handful of mags that go with the new gun that I will be getting. This is it right here, Smile Money. You can tell because, well, the round has been pressed past the 15 round mark. The only thing I changed is the depth of the plastic. There is nothing that could possibly, it'd be impossible for anything to happen. It's not going to fall out of the gun because, where's the mark? That is unchanged and it's factory. +1. See, that's the other thing. They're not only making up for 2 rounds, they're making up for the fact that this is still very tight because it's been Eric's moneyed. Where if I take the 1 round out, it goes in easily. Just like right now, it's still +1, and this is a 17 round mag with 17 rounds in it. I love manufacturers that account for that. Believe it or not, some of the bigger names do not. See, this is how Matt catches back up. Some of them do not accommodate for +1ing a gun. A few 1911 mags I have, it's like I literally have to smack it to get the thing to go into place. And because I didn't clearance that to an actual 17 round mag, then yeah, no, I think I'm gonna have, if I want to do it proper, if I really want to put 16 rounds, which it fits, it just simply, yes, my girl, absolute. David, this was the one I was telling you about that I had the indecent dream about last night. What? It was funny in a non-funny kind of way. Yeah, some of the people that just don't okay, this is your gun +1. But if you do that, good luck getting the mag in there. Jolson says, I won. Not yet, buddy. Is a miss. What the hell did I just knock over? Now I have an empty peg laying here. I guess it really doesn't matter because it's a miss. Rich Huff says, cheers all. Cheers, Rich. A, B, C, D, E, F, fuck off. Spare money. Don't take me wrong, I want to see you happy. I just get the feeling that the way you like spending money, you would not be happy not bringing in income. Yes. Cold-hearted bastard says here. Oh, he sent me a text just as we were... He got a holster from Pete today. Cheap old gun guy. Man is condemned to be free because once thrown into the world, he is responsible for everything he does. It is up to you to give life a meaning. Here's a meaning. Poco says not it. Rich says outro robbery, son of a bitch. Poco, you did say if we send it, you'll wear it at least once.
So what's the next one on the agenda? Did you pick?
Did I mention I used to own that guitar? Not that one.
Forget the guitar.
I wish I had never sold it. Try to find a Randy Rhoads 8-string that isn't a flying V. You won't. I saved this picture because I've seen this guitar actually used, and this one isn't even the 8-string. That was just the similar body. The gentleman in the Trans-Siberian Orchestra plays the guitar I used to have. So this is a Monday exclusive. It's a twofer.
Gotta start our day off right.
We're going to be looking at Sierra Nevada's Atomic Torpedo Imperial. And yes, it is a real Imperial. Well, almost. It's within 0.8. You know, I saw a video the other day and I really, really liked the idea. I need to invest in a new breathalyzer. It was, how many of these drinks can I drink before you go to 0.8 or more? He's a fairly big guy. The guy
Yeah.
that actually he's on TikTok, but I think he might be somewhere else. He did Long Island iced teas.
The problem is you're supposed to actually stop for 15 minutes at least before you take the breathalyzer.
He does not breathalyze test until 15 minutes after he finishes the drink.
That's what I'm saying.
But he's able to cut the video and he comes back.
Yeah.
Unless he has something funny to add, which he did in this one I watched yesterday. Then I subscribed to his TikTok channel. Evidently, his dog likes to hump a ball, and he's holding him, going, yeah. And the dog has a name, like Howard, I think is his dog's name, and he goes, yeah. Are you a good boy? No, you're not. And they go to the video of Howard fucking humping a ball. But yeah, he took one drink. And then he waited 15 minutes and took the test, and he was at 3.9. And he goes, because his guess was he could only have 2 Long Island teas. And sure enough, after the second drink and waiting 15 minutes, he was 0.83. And I thought, I mean, I know someone sent me the breathalyzer, but the one I have is
I don't know where mine went. Yeah, because my grandma got me one, and I already had one before, but they don't last all that long. They really don't. The internals, like you got to keep getting fresh ones.
That, and when you're drunk and you drop it a bunch of times, and it actually sits over there, and it's been knocked off a couple of.
She has some big old knockers for her small frame.
Mm-hmm. And she looks like she's pretty slender, like everywhere.
That's what I'm saying.
Like she isn't like hippie or anything. I'm not sure what it is I like about her. It might be that butterfly tattoo.
I was gonna say the tattoos.
I mean, I use the pictures that you guys send me. You know, Cobra hits the Trek girls, which I think is great.
Did you save my girl for you that I sent you?
I don't know.
I thought you'd really like her, and I see no tattoos. Oh, here I got a couple. I got a couple more for you though.
Oh shit! I have that. I sent some stuff to myself, which I forgot to transfer into the file. That's the one you sent me. I might have sent it to myself to remember, because me and you talk about. Yeah, she's fucking hot. Not to mention she's a redhead. Or a strawberry blonde.
That's why I figured you'd really like her. So, I got another one for you.
You're right. We seem to be on the blonde central today.
I was just sent this. My ex, she's in Hawaii with her family. And she's showering outside. Basically, everything she's done there is naked.
She looks a lot like the brew girl with the gigantic tits. But hers are obviously big, but not gigantic. Well, she has almost the same face.
Starting to sag too after 3 kids and milking them. But you know what's nice about her and a lot of my other exes?
That she lives in Hawaii?
No, she don't live in Hawaii. She's just visiting her family there.
Oh, that's too bad. Does she live in Duluth?
Yeah, she's only like this tall.
Oh, gigantic penis.
Yeah.
Look at how big my dick looks.
I like those shorties, you know. Make me feel kind of manly every now and then.
Lisa's short. Unfortunately, if I showed you pictures of her when we started officially dating versus now, you'd go, there is no way in hell this is the same chick. Not a chance. She looks fucking well, she is psychotic, but she looks the part now.
Yeah. I get it.
Okay. I had to finish my mid roll. Now, I will admit, Sierra Nevada, for me, has always been a little bit, to me, like Leinenkugel. They sometimes have an aftertaste that seems bitter or metallic-y. It's been a long time since I have had.
How was the first? What do you rate the first one?
I'm not going to go a full 10.
I'm right there with you, but I'm at a 9.5.
I was going to say, I am a 9.5, just not a 10.
No, it was good. It could
was-
have been a little stronger.
Could have brought that to breakfast. Excuse me, do you want coffee this morning? No, I'm good. So, David is at Big Daddy's on Saturday with one of his
They're
friends.
almost every day.
Yeah, I know. Well, 4 times this week. Well, last week. Once already this week. He's at his friend. He's with his friend, and his friend goes, "Oh my God, did I lose my billfold?" Reaches into his pocket and does this. Dave's like, buddy, maybe do you want to throw a napkin over that? Like, fucking throws it onto the table, and he goes, the place is packed. We are now sitting in the only, and actually David sat down, the people, he was at a chair by the front door, waiting for something to open. He sat down at a dirty table, then it got cleared. Then his friend came in. His friend David goes, "Nice job showing up on time. I said I'd be there at 10. David goes, "No, you didn't. You said you'd be here in 10. Shows him the thing. In 10, not at 10. So David sat there for 35 minutes waiting for the guy to show up. So the table got cleared. But yeah, just pulls the gun out of his pocket, sets it down on the table while he's looking for his wallet. And David goes, "I don't give a shit. I got a permit for that. I don't fucking care. I'm not doing anything wrong."
Anyone could grab it too, though.
I would say if you walked in, yeah, she's the personal favorite. If I walked into Big Daddy's like this, I'm not breaking any laws. To take your weapon out of your holster and set it on the table in front of you, I don't necessarily know what that falls under, but at least good form.
Poor form. You mean?
Yeah, it's not good form. I can tell you that. Okay, I have to read a comment before I can take a drink. Poco. Did I read that last one?
Another blonde, but I could pass on her. She's an easy pass for me, actually.
She's gigantic titties. I've got more pictures of her, and at least one of them was pure. Oh, hello. Poco says, "Oh, bro, that flashlight was up John Solar's keister. Well, I cleaned it in the beer." Then he says F5, and then I'm taking a drink. F5 is a miss. Oh, shit. I don't know, just hang on to the little white peg. Sorry, that's a miss. I thought for a second that was a pair of balls. Now that I'm looking at it,
Cherries. Or cherries. When she puts her arm down and hangs, that's cherries.
Just got some hangers. McLean, I'm in a very bad mood. Make me feel happy, Eric.
McLean, I'm here. That's all you need, bitch.
McLean, answer to your prayers. Matt's here.
Ta-da!
I want to play Nursey.
No, but I want to play a patient.
McLean, so I took a friend home that lives at the beach where there is no parking and narrow streets. I double parked and turned on my hazards. I was gone 1.5 minutes. I come back to my car, and this person was in my car. I didn't know what he was doing, so I yelled and ran to him. We had a lovely discussion about taking personal property. I don't think he'll do it again. I'd like to take some personal property. There's multiple pictures.
I don't really want to take any personal property, but I'll give some.
Lead?
No. With her, it'd be real personal property.
Oh.
Like real personal.
Well, here's how it'd be, Matt. She has the personal property, then she doesn't have the personal property. Then she has the personal property, and then...
Yeah, you know. I've been told a time or two, you know, I could be an Indian giver.
Wade says... Or, sorry, McLean says, Wade, please remind the boy about a tube for his tire. Wade says, Eric relies on his daughter's opinions regarding automotive issues. Our suggestion, while correct, is outweighed by Sam. Sam said, I could do it. It doesn't end the fact that because there's a puncture in the sidewall, it now has jeopardized the integrity of the tire. She said, if you want to go that route, it's entirely up to you, but at a bare minimum, I would not have it on the front of the vehicle, because if you were to have a blowout, it's easier to keep and maintain control
From a rear blowout, yeah. That's true.
So,
That is true.
Here's the thing. If I buy a tube, which Rob says I could go get at Mills Fleet Farm, and then bring him the tire, actually I would just drive the truck up there.
Yeah.
I know he said he would take care of it for me, and I said I could actually use such a nice
That is crazy, that split.
nice ocean view. Deeper the love, or I mean, the swimsuit doesn't even look tight. It's not causing the separation.
That's what I'm saying.
I'm getting separation anxiety. You know what? Sam, I do rely on Sam a lot. And to this moment in time, every time I have doubted her...
Do not say that out loud.
She's not here. She won't watch this.
Oh, you're already fucking over $20.
Yeah. Probably well worth it, though. Save me. We know, as I was telling him, we know damn well a dealership is going to charge you at least $1,000 to take the entire interior apart on a car. Not the seats, I mean, in order to pull that headliner out. Sam goes, I'm sorry, there's no way to get the headliner out of this car without removing all of the pillar trim pieces, all of those window everything. Everything has to come out. The dash and the seats and the floor are the only thing that will remain. She goes, I don't even think I could even pull it off and leave the, whatever they call that trim. It's not door well? That bottom piece that you step over when you get out of your car. She goes, even that I think would have to come out of the Honda, because I think everything is installed
It's tucked
backwards.
Yes,
Because of the way.
tucked under one and under the other.
It's kind of like doing siding.
Yeah, she's alright.
McLean says, why are the hot ones so difficult, Wade? And Wade says, I hear you. When you do get them where you want them, you discover it's all pink inside and not worth the extra effort. But we all keep doing it, don't we? McLean, desire is the root of all suffering, Eric. Wade, founding fathers told us to always be suspicious of government. All government. I've never trusted them, and I never will. Wade, I'm so old that I remember when $100 was a lot of money. Nowadays, it's not even a small bag of groceries and filling up your vehicle with fuel.
That's
True. I can drive away from the gas station after filling up the Subaru and both the Subaru and the Honda the same day, and still have money left over on a $100 bill. I can't even touch the pumps with my truck with a $100 bill.
I think right now with gas prices, it probably cost me $65 to $70 to fill my truck.
Last time I put fuel in my truck, which I think the price is the same, at $120, I panicked and turned the pump off.
I think, I don't know what I hold, maybe 18, 19 gallons or so. What's gas right now? $3.30?
I don't remember. I have to have it, so I never even look.
Oh, that's only $60. Well, $3.50.
I
times 20.
Big old nipples.
Yeah, I mean, yeah, 60, 70 bucks for me to pretty much fill it up when it's empty.
Yeah, I'm what, 36 gallons of diesel? Jolson, I don't own a 357. If I did, I would prefer a Chihuahua. Why am I drawing a blank on this? You know
Chippewa?
that thing. It's the Rhino, 6-inch, and was it Nebula finish? You know, I would love to own one of those, Jolson, someday, but I've been holding out saying that I would prefer to have it in a 44 Magnum. I tell you what, trying to find, first of all, Mikey doesn't reload me in 357. I bet you if I asked he would, though, because Roger has a 686, a blued 686.
I like the one they have, that Chippewa one. It's actually, they got the rainbow metal on the whole thing. Have you seen that?
No, but
You
maybe
know,
I have.
You know what it is. I mean, anyways, with the rainbow metal. I mean, it looks kind of cool. I don't know if... Might be a little bit flashy for
1, 2,
carrying
3.
it for what I'd need it for, but...
Or 1, 2, 3, or 1, 2, 3, or 1, 2, 3, or 1, 1, 1, 1, 1, 1.
I would... Probably the middle first, left second, and the right third. Now, hold on. If I just wanted to have fun, I'd probably do the right one, the third one on the right, just because I would just pump and dump her. She looks like a crazy bitch you don't ever want to deal with.
They come and go.
Yes.
Jolson, sometimes dreams come true. Stay tuned. Jolson, I don't own a 1911. Laugh out loud. Mr. 27 says Salty Man is MIA.
1911s are my favorite style gun, and I've had a couple, and yet I still have none at this current time. But I'm okay with that.
I don't know if
I've looked up a few.
I don't know if it says something or not, but there's 2 of them upstairs. There's 2 of them.
I haven't found. Here's my problem. I haven't found one that I feel overly comfortable carrying. The size is maybe one thing. No, I don't mind carrying them, but I think actually for my next one I'll get a little smaller. Because full size, it's a little bit bigger, it's a little heavier. You also don't get a whole lot of ammo with them. So I've thought about even doing like the double stack 9s. Not really sure.
These would be a nice switch to, but I see there's already a huge difference in what sights you would order for a Kimber and what sights you'd order for a Springfield.
Mm-hmm.
The front, both dovetails are a lot bigger than both dovetails on the Kimber. I'm actually surprised that these still work as well as they do. Here's a funny thing. The night sights are still functioning fine on Ed's 4006 and on the 1076. I mean, they're not as bright. I tell you, if you see the sights on the HK Tactical, and probably the brightest sights that I have, period, are the sights that are on the Smith & Wesson Performance Center 10mm. It's almost like at 2 o'clock in the morning you almost have to throw a tissue over him. They're that bright. These sights are over 25 years old right now, and the one on Ed's gun and the 1076 are even older yet. But they say half-life. I mean, they say that they could glow for more than 25 years, but
They're going to get kind of dark.
they're definitely going to...
You don't really have to have them, honestly, that bright either. But you just, you know what I mean? You want to be able to see them so you can line up whatever you're shooting.
No, one of my newest, other than the TFX Pros, those are the absolute newest sight that I have, is those Heine Specialties. Those are Trigicon vials, of meperlite in there, or tritium, sorry. Tritium in there, and the reason that the heinies are probably the least impressive is because the vials are tiny.
small.
I think the reason that Smith & Wesson Performance Center is so fucking bright is the vial is
big.
double the
Yeah,
size.
they're big.
I mean, you're talking about a vial that's bigger than that, and then it's outlined in white. So, those are badass. I don't know who makes them for Smith & Wesson, but okay, well, just like that. Mm-hmm. Okay, well, we already rated the first one, so it really doesn't matter. In the club already. Is that true? An hour ago? Oh yeah, Sharky. Sharky knew we were here. Moments into the brew review, he says Bomey Damon is rocking the intro of the sci-fi movie. I liked, but can't remember the name of. That is, wow, I knew it all the way until you asked too. It was a sci-fi one where us peasants live on Earth and the elite live on a satellite, like a station hovering over Earth. And it was Matt Damon. Let's try this. Matt Damon sci-fi movies.
Oh, he's in a few.
That was Asylum.
Wouldn't you think, though, if that was the case, that people on Earth would shoot him down or shoot the satellite down?
Well, they still have the people that didn't quite make the grade are down here as enforcement.
Supervisors and bosses.
Yeah. If you step out of line, I mean, they still needed the Earth to produce this, that, and the other thing.
Well, no, that's exactly it.
It's the one where Matt Damon's got a
robotic arm.
Robotic additions onto his body.
I haven't seen that one.
It's now that Sharky has refreshed my memory, I might have to do a search and see if I can find anyone that's streaming Asylum.
The last one I can think with him is where he's on the planet alone all by himself.
Oh, Mission to Mars? Is that what
That might be
called?
it. I can't remember. That might be it. You know where I watched that one?
On Mars?
No. That's when I was stuck in jail for my DWI. They play movies for us on the weekends. Friday and Saturday nights, we get movies.
Those nice people. What did he send me? Oh, girls. My finger in a girl's butt. Ellie Crutch. A very nice looking blonde. He's that's his MILF monster. Oof. God damn, hell yeah. Oh, he's failing on getting all of this shit taken care of. He's got a handball match. I had a handball match, Billy. I'm not exactly sure who won. Someone was coming and someone was going. Did I just read that? Oh, God, I thought it said 59 degrees outside right now. It's only 39. It is about freezing, so that is summer weather up here in Minnesota.
It was, you know what? It was still a little chilly barbecue this morning, but I got her done. Minimal time in the truck.
That's why when you said a popover, I wasn't cold. But then I that wind, it's like yesterday. It was the wind. When we left to go run errands on Saturday, the sun was out and it was fairly calm. By the time we got home, the wind was out and the sun had gone behind the clouds. And I mean, I started off as t-shirt. I mean, it was 39 degrees. I didn't want to wear a big bulky jacket.
Yeah.
Tell him, thanks to you, I might have to go back and watch it again. Yeah, now I actually feel like I need to find out who's streaming it and watch it again. It was a good movie. He goes, I guess someone's reading comments.
Just finished all of Reacher. Did you finish?
I forgot because we were caught up, but it's now another one that we just started watching that I thought was just being streaming, but it turns out it's live, is Will Trent.
Never heard of it.
It's actually really good. That, and I started The Old Man. I highly recommend that.
The Old Man?
Jeff Bridges and why am I drawing a blank now? I know his John Lithgow.
No idea.
Jeff Bridges, who in real life is like 71 or 74 years old, is a it's not really fair to use the words retired CIA spook because it appears that you never get to leave the agency, but over 30 years ago he disappeared, and now this is taking place 30 years later where they're coming for him. They found him. He's got 2 pit bulls, and if you love dogs, and as Wade, I'll give Wade credit for this, if you love action movies and dogs, you will love this. I hope nothing happens to the dogs, Wade, but there's been multiple scenes where you think he is as fucked as you can get. There is no way he's escaping. He's caught. He's going back.
The dog saves him.
He's got the fight is over. He's exhausted. The good bad guy, CIA that came to get him, has got him at knife point, and he goes, Hans or whatever. Must be some secret code for deal with this for me. And the guy looks over, and he's face to face here with one of the pit bulls, and as he turns to look out past his crotch, the other one is right there. And, well, I feel sorry for his balls. To go out by a pit bull chewing on your nutsack, it has to be a terrible way to go. But, yeah.
I haven't watched it yet, so I can't recommend it, but did you see the new one that's from the makers of The Boys?
What's it called?
I don't know, but it's like it's with college kids or high school kids or something, and they're all trying to become basically on a team like the boys would be.
I have not seen that, but the guy who is the Captain America guy from The Boys with the laser eyes, I started watching a series with him called Banshee that Samantha highly recommended. Christine, okay, this is a fucking movie filled with gunfire and dead people, and she goes, are you liking this? I'm finding it a little boring. And I'm like, what the fuck are you talking about? She goes, well, don't get me wrong, you don't have to watch it on your own, I'll watch it with you. I'm like, oh my god, I mean, how... But, twice, if you have watched Banshee, and you have also watched the first couple of episodes of The Old Man, The Old Man is literally sit on the edge of your seat the entire episode.
What's The Old Man on? Like what?
On Max.
Prime, Max.
Yeah. If I'm wrong about this, it's Hulu, but I think it's Max. Right. No, Banshee's Max. Hulu. The Old Man's on Hulu. I'm sorry. It's a Hulu exclusive. And then last night we started watching Murder and Other Details. It has what's his name from Criminal Minds and Princess Bride, Mandy Patinkin. So, except for if you remember him from Criminal Minds, Christine goes, "Who the fuck is that guy?" And I said, "It's Mandy Patinkin." I should know something about that. Well, I guess.
You're naming all these people. I don't fucking know any of them.
He was the head dude in Criminal Minds. He actually quit the show because he got pissed off that they felt that they had to pick up the violence. And Mandy's like, well, when you have proper writing, you can have a drama show about FBI people that solve murder without having to show all the murder. He said, unless you're going to change, I don't want anything to do with this. And they said, we're not going to change our format. And he quit. And that's when that Michael Rodriguez, or Mike, I don't know what his name is. He'd also look familiar from other stuff. But Mandy Patinkin's awesome. And in Princess Bride, he was the "you killed my father, prepare to die." He's the star of it. Of course, there's so many cameos and co-stars in that. See, I tried to do that, and my fiance would not let me put my bike in the living room. Fucking bitch. I still have a motorcycle, don't have you, so we know how that fell.
Motorcycle one.
If I lived in a scenario where I could do it, I would have the VMAX sitting in my living room. The scenario would be Christine's not in my life.
Eric's sitting like this every day watching TV.
Like in this, I bet you I could get that bike into the living room. I think the new handlebars are narrow enough that I could get through the doors, but I'd have to have you hold the ramp as I drove it onto the porch and then into the house.
What are you talking about? Just fucking screw a ramp down.
Screw
a ramp down. You still got small stairs on each side. Put a 2x12.
Surprise, Christine. There's a $2,000 scope. And whatever it cost you per month to own her. Okay, did I finish this? I can't remember the name of the show. Riding a rifle, I did shoot and managed to jam. I tend to show stuff its flaws. I was wondering, Sharky, did you even successfully shoot revolvers? Bad. Eric, in his basement, do fix a glass of lava Bloody Mary mix. And alas, with a sigh, he rated it a 3. Oh my. Oh, I gave it a 3, I guess. Less than stellar, he declared, needs some tricks. Yeah, after tasting it just now, I'm not even sure tricks are going to work. I mean, we could run it through her butt cheeks.
I like her.
And then I would... Oh my god. Hey, your new librarian's here. Bad. Howdy, clubbers. Captain is early, which is good, as I am taking my lunch. Rich Huff says, cheers, clubbers.
You got more people commenting on the club than you do on the show.
Sharky. Boot to gut, or translated, reboot does good. Even with Hondas. Yeah, I was shocked. This thing, and I hit refresh, and we ended up with more people. Wow. We ended up with, I bet your penis would look big on that tummy too. I just hit refresh, and we had more clubbers than yesterday, or even the day before, entirely. Sharky, have to make it a two-parter here. Hi, Matt.
Howdy, Sharky.
Mr. 27 says, brew club already? Yeah, we're day drinking, bitch. Well, we were morning drinking.
You know what? Yeah, we started.
Jesus. It's like an hour and a half ago we actually got down here and started having heavy bevies.
I like that car. And I like those titties.
I can't entirely tell if that's an Aventador. I think it's an Aventador. Oof. She'd look good with shit in her eyeball. Jolson, Two-Hearted Sunny Slopes Club needs more cowbell.
No, it doesn't, Jolson.
See, I am just the producer. He is in charge of all. She wants to know if you want a cocktail.
I'll give her my cock in her tail.
Splendid. Sharky says, cheers, Clubbers. Okay.
Cheers.
On the third press of the button, she's a recent pickup.
All right.
I can honestly say to this moment, and as of this moment in time, I remember when buying a bottle of Jack was like a treat.
I'm with you. I'm with you. I used to like Jack.
Hey man, we're having Jack and Cokes or Jack and Sprite or Jack and Ginger Ale.
Mm-hmm.
Now it's like, fuck, I'm just gonna jack off.
Wow.
I mean, if you want some full disclosure, I was like getting ready to go, and then you showed up. Figured you'd eat lunch. I was loading Brew Girls, and well, it almost came to blows.
What the fuck is wrong with you?
Hey, want to take the truck for a ride? Hey, let's see if we can go find those cops doing their shit today.
What are they doing?
Evidently, they put out something that they were trying, like different maneuvers. I don't know if it's acting like there's terrorism, acting like, I don't know, like Miles is going to blow up his house, or I don't know what they're going to act like, but they actually put out a statement saying that they were going to be doing this shit, and that they were going to try to make sure they verify that there is no pedestrians in the vicinity before they start their little... So of course... Mr. Brown told me to tell you that we should go out and look and see if we can find them.
Oh, you know what? We can make them come to us real easy.
Driving around. Pass me a beer.
You had way wrong music playing for that.
Low rider. We can smoke some dope.
Lowrider ain't bad. But that's still not, no. I was thinking something totally else. But if we just walk out to the alley and take a couple shots.
Oh yeah. Just do a couple of these.
You know what? You should probably bring that one, and I'll bring the one that I got. Because then it'll sound like a legit gunfight.
And we could bring the AK and an AR out there.
Oh, yeah.
So you got a higher pitched, and then you got a few lower pitched.
Well, that's what I was talking about, the high pitch. If I brought mine, that's pretty high pitched.
This one?
No. The 5.7.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, that's... Oof. I cannot believe how freaking... Just size does not matter when it comes to making noise. When I had that 22 Magnum Kel-Tec, that thing was ear protection only.
Well, I mean, you got the pop, 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 and then you got the boom, boom, you know, like...
Take the 454 Casull out there. At least we don't have to worry about losing brass. Unless you're Sharky.
Be sweeping up all that shit in the garage.
Eric, I had an issue with ejection on your 454 Casull. It's a revolver.
Who said that?
I'm just giving them shit.
Oh, Sharky, though?
It's like every single gun that I had out hasn't had a failure in either the last 3 times we've been out or ever.
I thought he did all right with the revolver that we both shot that had the fire rings. thought he shot that one all right.
Well, every revolver he shot, he did okay with. I mean, no failures.
Well, that's what I'm saying.
I'm just giving him shit because after that, just about everything he touched
Yeah.
had some kind of a. I'm like, dude, I've never even seen that gun have a failure.
Are you sure it's not user error? I mean,
No comment.
Maybe he's squeezing on the slide or something.
Look at that nail is about to do a come around. Look at where it is. Here's where this nail is, way up here by the band-aid.
You know what you should start calling that nail? The dirty scoop.
You know what I should do is like do this. Oh, that would fucking hurt, I'm guessing. I mean, shit, what is it now? 2 months ago? Kelly's like, I can take that off of there for you. No. No, you can't.
Let's go get some pliers. I'll rip that fucker off.
I have pliers. I have a vise. I have pliers. I am not drunk enough for that to take place yet.
Well, let's start hitting some shots.
I mean,
I'll
just wait until I'm laying on the ground, and then you just have to put my finger in the vise and.
What are you talking about? I just grabbed pliers and.
Hey, you can save me a dentist trip.
How about this? How about this? We could go out into the alley, and we'll drill a hole through that, just a small one, and we'll tie up some strong twine, or a little bit. I got some light.
I don't even want to listen.
I got some light metal rope. Attach it to the arrow on my crossbow. You haven't shot the crossbow yet.
Hey, did I mention someone sent you a shirt?
No. Did they really?
Yeah.
Or is this another leftover?
No, you need to wear this to work.
Why?
Okay, so in order to, as Poco pointed out, I said I would wear anything sent to me at least once. I did wear the Obama shirt.
She's showing a little toe there.
And
I like her.
And I still have it. How many days do you have off this week?
Same as every other.
So, tomorrow and Wednesday?
Correct.
Do you have any tannerite?
No. I shot the last of my tannerite earlier this year, actually.
I need to pick up roughly 6 pounds. 3.
What are you going to fill that up?
I have this shirt and I have the Obama shirt with Michael and the cock Barack, and then we need to I need to build a frame, even if it's boxes, and we'll put 3 pounds in each one and go out to the shack. Hey, it could be an opportunity for you to shoot that. If you were able to do 1 shot, 1 kill on each of those, it would only cost us $14 to shoot that.
Or I could bring mine and it would cost... I don't know what it is now. It's still probably $1 or $2 around for me. With 30-06? What's 30-06 for because I don't have cheap really don't have cheap 30-06.
I do have 30-06 because I have the M1
Yeah.
Grande. I think if I was to actually do that, I'd want to do with shit that matters, well, there's so many to choose from, but the Mosin would be fun, the JP would be fun.
I think any of them would be fun, but some might just be more sentimental to you.
Well, it would be fun just to be able to watch Barack Obama and Michael Obama disintegrate into forever and ever this, and the Bidens, because
we could take out the 44 lever action and the semi-auto shotgun, because actually I don't know, the lever action I'm very accurate with that, but the shotgun that might be a little harder to hit the tannerite from farther back.
Well, it'd have to be a slug.
Well, that's, yeah, obviously. A slug.
And normal tannerite is, has to be supersonic, not subsonic. So I don't know if a slug is not moving fast enough. Supposedly. If you do the low velocity stuff, you could shoot it with a shotgun slug.
Fuck, bring the 5.7.
You could just stand right there. 3 pounds of tannerite.
Bring the 5.7 and it'd be 100 yards down range. Probably go through about $400 of ammo just trying to hit the thing.
At 100 yards on open sights on a 5.7? I don't know. I bet you it happens within a mag. Especially if you can see where you're hitting. If you have no idea, then no. Okay. Hit the button. Oh, we didn't give a score to the second.
I'll start with this one. I'll go 7.5. It's drinkable. It's strong. I wouldn't say it's anything overly special.
I don't know. I'll agree with you.
You're thinking about going lower, weren't you?
No, my first number was 7 even.
Yeah.
I haven't found very many things from Sierra Nevada that would be worth a shit. I purchased this because if it turned out that you liked it, or even if you were moderate with it, it's a 12-pack, so it gave options for more than one moment in time.
I got PRB in the garage.
I'm gonna PRP in the sink in like 3 seconds from now.
Alright.
I could actually hit it from here, I think. Okay.
Later, boys.
Let's, yeah.
He's wrapping it up. He's gonna tinkle.
Sparkle lows.
He's literally doing the potty dance over here.